Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. The title of this lesson is going to be The Prices of Non-Essential Goods Will Plummet. No question about it. It will plummet. Okay? And the reason it's going to plummet is going to be because the essential goods are going to be so hard to come across. And that's what these people are going to be focused on. When this economy crashes and the gold and silver is being thrown in the streets, literally and figuratively, meaning this money is not going to be worth anything. Neither is their gold and silver, because what's going to outweigh the price of their gold and silver is going to be food, is going to be clothing, is going to be things like that, a lighter. These things are going to become more valuable than gold and silver, because these things are essential for life. And that's what's going to be threatening in the times to come. The things that are essential to life. Just like when this economy crashed, or when this C-19 happened and things were shut down, there was something called essential workers, which those essential workers were not the HR people. They were not the lawyers. These were people that were essential for what they thought, the society to continue, which some of those things are not really essential, that were considered essential in that time. A doctor is not going to be important in that time. They're not going to give a damn about that. You see what I'm saying? Well, to some extent, if they need to be, stitched up and things like that, yeah, that could be useful. Okay. A person working in data entry and what do you call those people? Financial people, the people that do your taxes and your account. These people. That's why the scripture says a man shall be as fine gold, even as the gold, the precious gold of Euphaz. So the things that are essential now, the things that people deem valuable now, is going to change. A car. Car's gonna plummet. People are gonna say, "F it, I'll just ride my bike. I'll just walk where I gotta go." TVs, those are gonna be sold, man. You could give away a 70-inch smart TV in that day. You can just give it away, and then no one's gonna take it. No one's gonna want it, because it's not gonna be useful. All right. A home, your homes, the housing market is gonna crash. Or you might think shelter is essential. Yeah, shelter is essential, but owning a home is not essential. And so no one's gonna be looking to save their money to buy a home. Why? Because they can live and survive in the little apartment that they have, or a little factory, abandoned building or whatever. They don't care. Their focus is going to be on food. Their focus is going to be on water, on a lighter, on a flashlight, on soap. Things that you use every day, toothpaste, things that you use every day that you don't think about. Those things are going to be extremely valuable. Things that you don't think about, the things that you take for granted every day, those things are going to be essential in that time, and those things are going to be more precious than gold and silver. Okay, if the bread is scarce and you have a loaf of bread in that time, and you try to offer a man a talent of gold that might be worth 50K, 100K according to the market, that's not going to be worth. He's not going to accept that. He doesn't want that. Okay? He doesn't want that. The value of that gold in that time is going to be zero. The value of that paper money, which really isn't worth anything, it's just fiat, it's based upon faith, that's going to be worth nothing. People are going to use that to light fires, man. $100 bills to light fire. Okay? Because guess what? Fire is going to be more essential. See, the Lord spoke about the things that are essential for a man's life. You know, he mentioned water, iron, he said, I believe it was fire, and then he said wine as well. Wine, guess what? Alcohol is going to be essential in that time. Oh yeah, yun is going to be, because people are going to want to drink away the pain. You know, they're going to want to forget the pain. So after they get the bread and they get some water, the next thing they're gonna want to get is some alcohol, some yun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can go look at those dystopian movies, type the Book of Eli and things like that, and look how valuable the wine is. Look how valuable beer was and things like that. Of course, if they can't get access to food, the food is, there's levels. There's things that are going to be sought out before other things. But once you got those other things, yeah, the yun is going to be the next thing on the list. And then they might go ahead and get them a woman, get them a piece, because men are going to be taking women in those days. They're not gonna ask for their number in those days. They're just gonna take them. They're gonna like them, and they're gonna see what she looks like, and they're gonna take them. Yeah, man, you women, there's gonna be a great humbling coming to you. You know, so the best thing is to be in that humble spirit now, that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai may have mercy upon you in that time, and then you'll see what that what the worth of being obedient is, the worth of being walking in that right path is. You know, while the women that were all full of pride, hot girl summer, I don't need no nigga and can't do shit for me, I'm about the bag, I'm the top. You know, they got their Instagram handle Queen Diva 733. You know, the women that were full of pride, they're gonna see that, as the scriptures say, what has pride profited me, man? Because the Lord is going to set them up. The Lord is going to set them up to be extremely humbled, man. You know, to be put to shame. You understand what I'm saying to you? Oh yeah. Okay. People got their nice cars and things like that. What happened when that car's value is really going to be zero? That Mercedes-Benz is worth $100 according to the economy to come, because of the fact that it's not essential. What happens then? All that stunting, all that flexing is not going to mean anything. Those big the big phone, the stacks of money that Jake pushed to his ear like a phone, that's going to be worthless, absolutely worthless. It's going to be used to burn fuel, because they're trying to, either way, they're trying to do away with money anyway. So that thing is going to be done away with anyway. You see? Everything is going digital. But before that happens, there has to be that chaos, and we keep telling you that chaos has to happen. That great tribulation, the time of Jacob's trouble, that has to happen. You know? And once that happens, that's when the elites could come in with their order to try to force their will upon you. Because that's not going to be like the C-19. They're not going to have to use propaganda, which they're going to use propaganda, but they're not going to have they're not going to need propaganda. People are going to be scared into taking. They're going to see what's going on, and they're going to beg for a new system. You know. And the ones that are not with it, eventually they're going to start rounding them up and start treating them as terrorists. All right. So the Lord has a lot of hell coming to you people that are not walking the path of righteousness, that are not trying to shed off the old man or the old woman. And just because you say you're in the truth, just because you say Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah, that doesn't mean you're in the truth. That doesn't mean you're walking the path. Because the true walk is to improve yourself. It's a fight against your old self. And a lot of people are not doing that. But they're claiming to be in the truth. They're acting like they're in the truth. You know? Scriptures speak about a hypocrite. You know, speak about those that are that delight in doing the law, and then it speaks about the hypocrite that'll be found out, that'll be exposed. You know, but they're acting like they're about the law. You know? So we'll see in that time. We'll see in that time when these things are when victuals are no more sold cheap. You know, because that's why they think it's all good now. They can buy food. They can go to the fast food restaurant, get a hamburger for, you know, whatever price. Although these things are getting more expensive, it's not unaffordable. You can get it. You can eat, no problem. But the time is coming, man. The time, a dumpling, you know, a piece of cornbread, a piece of a corn, just corn itself, just the raw corn. You know, the apple. You know? Yeah, that's going to be like fine gold in those times. So what do you think is going to happen to the things that are not essential? Nobody's going to be looking for it. Nobody's going to be looking to get it. You know? So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. And I'll say shalom.